Small businesses are scrambling in Minnesota to get a piece ahead of the new piece of legislation overturned that they say would eliminate Minnesota's hemp industry. Tucked in the new bill is to reopen the federal government is a provision that would limit hemp products like beverages and gummies to 0.4 milligrams of THC per container. Joining us to talk about the fight to get that measure overturned is Josh Maslowski, who owns Stigma Hemp in downtown Minneapolis. And you have been leading this fight along with many people, other people in this very new industry to try and get this federal law rolled back. Explain what happened with this federal law.
Yeah, so the federal government was trying to reopen the government.
Just this past month.
Just last month in November. And at the very last minute, there was a piece of legislation that was kind of tacked onto the big bill to reopen the government that effectively will ban the hemp industry as we know it.
All right, and this was something that you'd heard about, but was it a surprise that it got tucked into this huge budget bill?
Yeah, it was. We knew it was on the radar, but up until maybe the last 48 hours, we just couldn't believe the genie could be put back in the bottle.
All right. These are some of your products that we have here. You've been very successful. Your products are sold in how many? 3,000?
Yeah, we're Stigma's.
Places?
Yeah, we started in Minnesota, and we are today in 30 plus states in about 3,000 retail locations around the country.
This is just a few years in which you
two and a half years. Yeah.
2.5 years. What would the federal law do if the federal law says just 0.4? Right now in Minnesota, many of these cans here are 10. What would the federal law do?
Yeah, as it stands today, it would effectively ban over 95% of the hemp products that are currently being made and sold around the country.
Okay. The reason it was put into the big budget bill was from Senator Mitch McConnell of Kentucky, who argues that these products are harmful for kids and that the loophole that allowed them to be sold and to exist and for your business to continue is something that could hurt children. What do you say about that? Because these products are all over Minnesota right now. Yeah,
so I think Minnesota is a great example of how to actually regulate the industry. So the good actors in this industry have been actually asking for regulation since hemp was legalized again in 2018.
You know, and many people are confused, even I get confused about the relationship between hemp and marijuana. Would it be correct to kind of call them cousins?
Yeah, that's a great way to say it. They actually technically are cousins. And so the hemp plant itself is 0.3% THC per plant. Cannabis, marijuana plants are generally 20% or higher.
You have a powerhouse group of Democrats from the state of Minnesota who've stepped out and vowed to help you, including Senators Amy Klobuchar, Senator Tina Smith, Ilhan Omar, Representative Angie Craig. Three of those are top officials on the ag committees in the House and Senate. Right now, your support amongst Republicans is where?
Yeah, I mean, we look at this as definitely a bipartisan issue. So we need politicians and leaders on both sides to come together on this. It affects millions of people around the country. It doesn't matter your party lines. Well,
it appears that you may have Tom Emmer, Republican from Minnesota, who is the number 3 House Republican, on board. He recently said, in this quote, "Expect long before this would actually take effect, there will be a fix," he says, "that allows people to continue doing what they do in the hemp industry and with the hemp industry." He is an enormously powerful figure in Washington. Does that encourage you to at least hear that?
Yes. I mean, we are hopeful that Tom Emmer and his team that we've spoken with off and on in the last few weeks continue to lead that charge.
Okay. And we're talking about, Senator Klobuchar mentioned, and I'm sure you probably agree, 2,700 jobs. And also in just the 9 months of 2025, it's raised $16 million in taxes for the state of Minnesota. Do you see those numbers just growing?
Yeah, what we've seen in 2.5 years around the country, as well as Minnesota for sure, is that the industry continues to go up, to grow each month over month. So yeah, we continue to see growth everywhere that we place our products.
And you want regulation here?
Yes, and we're asking for regulation. We're not asking, the bad actors in the industry do need to be addressed. 21 and up, don't market to children. That's been something that we've been asking for. And so hopefully this actually raises enough awareness to make that happen.
All right, Josh, thank you so much for stopping by. We really appreciate it. We'll be following this effort because a lot of people are involved.
Yeah, thank you.